Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud. Stroud going to throw right away.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job of staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. On second down, Stroud. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down. From the shotgun. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want it?
Oh, a loose football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Raiders first down. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Play team.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
Now, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And it's third down.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal, Raiders.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these, Mike, are the body bro runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something.
Over arm in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll begin here on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Yellow, yellow.
Now, Mahomes. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 21. 1st down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Yellow.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
To throw is Mahomes. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Open man, DeMario Douglas. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
15 yards on the play. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 33.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genti. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Pass completed to Douglas. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. From the 35, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll take this one in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Raiders.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. We'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds
from the 41. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up
It's a
third
gain of a
down.
yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Yellow. Go on. Watch it.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's fourth
No gain
down.
on the play. It's
Depending
fourth
on the
down.
situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 14.
To throw, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points, give the ball back to your offense, and see if they can start chipping away.
Third and a long way to go.
Tony.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Automatic first down.
Oh, 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
18. That's it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's caught left side by Bowers. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now.
Yellow. Wide. Attacking, attack. Right side.
1st down throw. Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, Mahomes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Right side.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 14
That's
yards.
his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Yellow. On the blue lane.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Harrison Butker.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot
Our spin
give
around
up
the
6
NFL
points
starts
to end this
now.
half.
We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Texans. And this is Jatavian Sanders. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Texans will be the #1 seed in the playoffs. They finish off the regular season with the victory. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Bucs running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Bucs finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is J.J. McCarthy. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Vikings finish off a disappointing 6-11 season, but they get the win in the finale. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body, incomplete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
Gain of 12 brings up third down and 2.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. This out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Stroud in trouble, and down he goes.
This defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. On the return is Tucker. And he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. That'll give on the ground. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's out of of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
What a play on 4th and long. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on these two. All ready? Hey, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Raiders 20. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to 0.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Off the play action, here's Fields. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
That'll be returnable. Now on a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. He's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Raiders send their punt team out as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now a handoff running right. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20, and the Chiefs have a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8.
Chiefs 28. Raiders 20. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw is Fields. He's got Douglas going deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
In confirmation for the Raiders. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
They need one right now. Third and long. Fields. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. And now here comes the punt team. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Back at the 16.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. He's in. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 20. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn on, son.
To throw is Fields. That one taken in by Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Fields. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Buster now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
42, Raiders 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo. They're going to start this one with 1st and 10. Pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fields. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs.